What's up with y'all, man? What it do, shawty? Hope y'all been good, man. Hope y'all been working on yourself. Hope y'all been protecting your energy, man. Understanding how you feel, Slum. You hear me? Man, I'm just like this outside, young. It's a beautiful ass day outside, man. I'm about to come back out here once the sun set. I'm about to come back again. Right now it's like 4 o'clock. The sun out, middle of the sky. Feel good as shit, but I want to see this sunset, man, too. But shit, I want to talk about today. It's gonna be a certain topic. You know what I mean? I got some notes written down here too, which I like. Just want to express how I'm feeling. I'm about to be walking on this little path right here, but I'm gonna try to make sure I look at the camera, because a lot of times I just be walking because my head be on the swivel 24/7, y'all. You know what I mean? But I do want to look at the camera, because I ain't gonna lie. You can, when you look in somebody's eyes, you can. The eyes is the gateway to the soul. You know what I mean? So I be wanting y'all to hear everything I be saying, man. But alright, by the title of the video, you probably already shot, but we talking about reprogramming your brain. You know what I mean? Damn, my skin glowing, Slim. I ain't gonna lie. You come outside, that shit, your skin glowing. You feel me? But today we talking about reprogramming your brain, man. You hear me? Hold on, I'm about to sit down right here. So let me get myself together. But man, today we talking about reprogramming your brain, man. So I got a few notes written down right here. We gonna talk about all this shit. I'm gonna try to keep this shit real short and sweet. You hear me? Just want to get these few points out, man, so y'all can hear what I'm saying, man. You hear me? All right. Look, so you might be wanting to reprogram your brain for a few reasons. You might actually want to make a change. You hear me? Or you might been living life a certain type of way, a certain thinking process, but you never realized the way you was thinking was keeping you down. Man, time. So if you are coming across this video, just listen to all the points I'm about to say and think if these are the things that everybody should try these points I'm about to say, and watch how this will change your thinking process. If you already are doing these, good. Always try to see if you can expand. There's room for improvement. You hear me? But if you're doing these, good. Nobody's gonna have the answers for yourself. Only you are. Remember that. All the answers come from within. Man, time. All right. So, reprogramming your brain. First step I say you should do. Some people call this monk mode, isolation. But yes, isolate yourself and sever ties from people, things, places that are keeping you either down / complacent from reaching your higher self. Man, time, if you are doing things or you are going places or you are meeting with certain groups of people and they aren't elevating you to your higher self, your higher way of thinking, a better you, and if they not helping you improve on those things, and they're keeping you down in a low state, your lower self, cut them off. Sever their ties. They not naturally meant for you. They are not part of your purpose. Cut them off as quick as possible, as soon as possible. Cut them off. Man, time. Cut them off, man. Sever their ties. If you the smartest friend in your group, you need to find a new group. If you still kicking with your day ones, so they your day ones, just because they day one don't mean they A1. Man, time. And they not doing things that you want to personally do for yourself. It's no such thing as a friend who are not doing the same things you are doing. If you're working on yourself and they not working on themselves, they still doing this low vibrational shit that they doing, smoking, drinking, going out every weekend. They not working on themselves really how they feel. And you the only one in your group doing that shit. Find a new group. It's always a group out there of people who are doing the same things you're doing. Those are your real friends. Man, time. And man, cut out all the programming. I'm talking about TV, social media, low frequency music, these bad crowds of friends. Cut out all this programming. All this shit be programmed into your brain to make you feel like TV is your only way. When you get off work, that's your way of entertainment. It's nothing wrong with watching TV, but y'all have to do everything in a modest time set frame. Have shit planned or scheduled out. Y'all know how I feel about social media. If you're not branding or trying to sell your brand or trying to promote something, why the fuck are you on social media? You only keeping up with other people. Did you know it's impossible to be the best version of yourself if you watching other people? It's impossible. The best version of yourself comes in within and understanding how you really feel. That's gonna be the best version, your highest self. It's impossible to be the best version of yourself if you watching other fucking people, bro. Remember that. Cut out all the programming. Cut it out, bro. It's only keeping you down. Cut the music out. Cut all that shit out. And yeah, focus on what goes on up here. Focus on how you feel. I ain't gonna lie, Mo. For the longest, I've been a person that would do, like, if something would bother me, I will put it in the back of my head. I will keep pushing. Ever since I was a little kid, I would just talk to be strong. Don't let your emotions come out. Don't cry. Don't do none of that shit. Be strong and keep pushing forward. Be a man. So whenever I was going through something, when I was younger, I started smoking. I would smoke a J. It would get my mind off this shit. All right, bet, keep pushing forward. Let's get this money. That will always be my reaction. Let's go get this money. Fuck everything else going on. Eventually, I get over it. But man, time, one thing you realize, though, these vices that you're doing to take you away from how you feel, these distractions, it's only hurting you, because life is like a soda bottle. The more you keep build up, you shake that shit, it's gonna burst out on somebody. You hear me? Understand how you feel. Write it down in a journal. Have somebody to talk to. Or for me, I ain't gonna lie, this YouTube shit is my therapy, bro. I come on this shit, record, and just get shit off my mind. Like, this shit is my therapy. Or you can get it, or you can have therapeutic things you do. Talk to somebody in your family who's been through some certain shit that you've been through. Or like, you could work on self-improvement, working out. That's therapeutic. Focus on how you feel. Everything starts with up here. Like, when I say be smart, I really mean that in so many ways. Like, really be smart. Everything starts with up here, how you feel. Your thoughts create your reality. You start winning that life when you realize that. Life is like a game. You set the rules. You decide who comes in your circles, who comes in your personal bubble, who comes steals your energy. You decide that. No is the biggest thing that we don't realize. You can have a stand and say no to everything that is here to destroy you. Say no to that shit. Be selfish with people that come around you. Your energy, be selfish with all that shit. That's one of the strongest things you can fucking do, bro. And I had to realize that. And start to see you start to win. When you start looking at life like a game and you set the rules aren't already set in place, watch you start winning. And this one, I really want to talk about this one, man. Kill lust. Stay out your sacral chakras. Kill lust. I ain't gonna lie. I did this the other day. Every time I had a shortcoming or a lot of downfalls in my life, I started pointing to the root cause. And I'm not trying to blame women. There's a lot of good black queens out here, man. I love y'all. But you have to look at who you're chasing or who you putting all your energy into. Don't put all your energy into the wrong girl for you. If she going out to the club every weekend, if she always drinking, that should be rule number one. Red flag number one. She's not focused on how she feels. You don't want to mess with no girl unless she's focused on how she feels. She's working on herself and she's striving to be her higher self. You can't strive to be your higher self. You can't isolate yourself from bad people and try to mess with the opposite sex who is not focused on their higher self. It's only going to bring your ass right back down. So you have to kill lust. Stop looking on the exterior for a woman. Look on what goes on in her mind. Look on how she talks. how she articulate herself. Look at that. Don't just go off exterior, because you 9 times out of 10 you gonna end up fucking yourself up. Because once you get what you striving to get, once you get in them draws, and you realize that you just had sex with somebody you don't even really know. And not only that, you don't know what she been doing. She might have had sex with somebody 3 days earlier with somebody totally low energy, this and that. And now you get all that shit. You might have been working on your higher self, then you crack this fat joint, and then you come back a few days later, now you feeling like shit again. That shit is real. And that also goes to the ladies too. My video goes to both sexes. That goes to the ladies too. Stay away from these niggas who are fucking up your energy. Be selfish with your energy. Don't be around just some thirsty ass nigga all the time who's just trying to get in your drawers. Protect your sexual energy. You shouldn't be having, period, you shouldn't be having sex with nobody. Nobody. All right, let me say this. You shouldn't be having sex with nobody who does not have the same energy as you. Somebody who's not doing the same thing as you doing. Man, time. Watch out for these Jezebels, man. You hear me? There's a lot of them out here. Back to that, bro. You also want to conquer your sexual energy. Conquer that shit. If you really want to rewire your brain, conquer what goes down there, because a lot of times we think from down there. When I tell you all the time, think with your big head, not your little head. That shit real. When you conquer that little head, and all your actions, all your choices don't derive from that, watch your brain get rewired. Practice semen retention. Hold on to your nut, bro. That's your spiritual arm. Man, time. Hold on to your seed, bro. And when you hold on to your seed, the benefits, you start getting healthier skin, better hair, a better immune system. Your brain starts to, it's different types of process in your brain that they started to produce more stuff, because all your dopamine is coming from your genitals. So now only that makes you happy is if you're chasing some pussy. It's way more than like than that shit. You keep putting that shit on the pedestal, you're just going to destroy yourself. Because you're not chasing the girl that's right for you. You're not chasing the girl itself. You're not looking for the girl herself. You're looking for what's in her drawers. And that shit's only satisfaction. Is not ever going to bring you real joy. Man, time. Do that. Practice retention for 30 days, where I'm telling you. Watch your whole brain get rewired. Watch the way you think. Watch the way, like, now I look at these girls as beautiful ass fucking females, bro. Like I love a smart girl. If a girl know how to articulate herself, how to think, how to speak, she's working on herself. She knows the things that's going on out here. Like that's what get me turned on. That other shit, I don't care. You could be the so-called baddest bitch in the area, come next to me. If you're not working on yourself, you can't get near me. I'm that selfish with my energy. I'm that selfish with my seed, what's in my drawers. You hear me? Man, you gotta also pray and meditate, man. You wanna reprogram your brain, you gotta pray and meditate, bro. Go in nature. Like, bro, you see these leaves getting blown by the wind right here? This shit brings me peace. Because everything around me is alive. Remember when I told y'all how when I was practicing monk mode and I was isolating myself from everybody that was bringing me down, I was starting to feel lonely. And shout out to my man Infinite Waters, man. I watched his video about that shit. You never gonna be lonely, bro. Just look at what's around you. Everything's alive. How am I lonely when it's bees or it's birds coming around me? All these things are alive. The tree is alive. You're never gonna be lonely because everything around you is alive and they serving their purpose. And when you start working on yourself, it's the laws of attraction. When you start thinking positive, you're gonna get positive outcomes. That right woman is gonna come to you naturally. You don't chase her. She's gonna come naturally. If you work on yourself, she's gonna come naturally. You at the gym working yourself, you might just meet your right woman at the gym. It's also a lot of bad women at the gym doing it for third dimensional reasons. They not doing the work on themselves. They trying to do it because they want to post on Instagram. But that's an example though. Like when you start working on yourself, you gonna start attracting the things that you want. The laws of attraction. Please research the laws of attraction. It will help you. That shit is so real. Man, take a conscious breath when you outside. Like a conscious breath was when you just sit back, close your eyes, just breathe. That shit, bro, that shit, I start doing that shit whenever something gets me riled up, and I just take a breath. And then I just be grateful. I show gratitude to everything. I'm grateful for the trees. I'm grateful for the birds. I'm grateful for the bees. The bees are so crucial to our environment. I'm grateful for everything. Because just even waking up this morning, that shit wasn't promised to me. I'm grateful for everything. It can always be 10 times worse. Remember that. And also remember, if you're going through tough times or something's happening to you, always remember, the chosen ones go through the most shit in life. God save his toughest battles for his toughest soldiers because you know you can get through that shit. It's only going to make you stronger because he has something bigger and better for you in store. Remember that shit. Pray, man. Pray to your higher power. Be grateful. Because one thing I will tell you, it's a creator out here. Somebody created all this stuff. This shit just ain't just come out of nowhere. Somebody created this. Life is too beautiful, complex, has too much beauty for nobody to have to create this. Somebody created this world. Now, whether that, if you want to dig deep and look into the real reason why they create this world, or why create this world and still have hardships, like when the realest thing my youngin asked me the other day, he was like, if God knows everything, why did he create the devil? If he knew the devil was going to put us through all this shit. And I ain't had the answer for that shit. I don't got all the answers. I guess we never truly going to know unless you really dig deep into yourself and what you think that shit is. But I will tell you, somebody did create this world, though. Man. Also, if you trying to reprogram your brain, bro, I'm going to put like 2 more points into this because I try to keep these videos under 20 minutes. But man, stop doing the things you did before your journey. Don't go back to those fake ass friends that you cut off. Don't go back to them because you're going to put yourself in your old self. If you stop smoking during your spiritual journey, great. Don't get another vice because you start smoking like you drinking heavy now. Don't do that shit. Strive to be sober. Because one thing that happens when you sober, anything that you go through, you handling that shit with your clearest state of mind. Drinking and smoking is a distraction. It's only put into the back of your head. But when you come back down, when you sober up, it's going to hit you 10 times harder. So it's only a distraction. You want to strive to be sober. When you're sober, you're going to start to see a lot more benefits. If you're trying to quit an addiction, do this trick that I started doing. Write down the pros and cons. For example, when I smoked, I did this. The pros if I stop smoking, and the cons. The pros if I stop smoking was like better health, save more money, better lungs, better my teeth were starting to get stained with the more J's I rolled. Better health, like I started listing all the pros. Then I listed all the cons, and bro, if I show you, I'm gonna try to find a picture of that, bro. The pros outweighed all the cons exponentially. So why am I gonna keep doing it? And when I quit, it was hard. But then after like 3-4 weeks, that was probably the best thing I could have done for myself. Main time. Break your bad habits. Break your old bad habits and don't go back to them. Be strong. man, if you want to reprogram your brain, you can't just listen to everything I'm saying, because I realize nobody's going to have the answers for yourself. I listen to other people, but I eat the meat and take away the bones. I take everything with a grain of salt. Look at your hand. When salt goes through your hand, it just goes through and out. Take everything with a grain of salt. Study yourself. You want to conquer your mental, your body, and your spirit. When you do all that, that's when you're going to feel whole. That's when you're going to have internal happiness. When you conquer your mental, your body, and your spirit, it's a triangle. When you conquer all three of those things, you're going to start to feel whole again. I promise you. But hey, man, I'm going to try to get y'all out of here, though. That's my last video, man, for today. Filmed like 2 other videos today. I'm trying to get those out to y'all. But, man, if y'all tuning in and y'all really watching what I got to say, man, just know, man, I appreciate all y'all, man. You hear me? The fact that even people are just tuning in just to hear what I'm saying. It could just be 5 people listening to what I'm saying. The fact that people actually at least just got to hear what I want to say, that shit make me happy. Like, for real, man. I say I love y'all niggas, man. I love y'all niggas for real, Slim. Because if y'all paying attention to what I'm saying, that means that it's people out there that's moving just like me. That's back to what I was saying, you never alone. Laws of attraction. You hear me? But, man, y'all be smart out here, man. Man, time, I'm telling you. Be smart in everything you do. Cut these fake ass friends out your life, reprogram your brain, strive to be your highest self every day. Alright, man, I'm getting off this joint, man. Be smart, y'all.